Trust Revolution is a software you can use online to administrate your human resources, payroll, and time and attendance for your company. You can log on anywhere and anytime just by going to Trust Revolution's website using your favorite web browser. Once you are logged on to Revolution, you will be at the main lobby screen. If you undertake several companies' payrolls, you will have a list, so you can select and work with each one individually. At the main screen in Revolution you have the selection area, where you can choose employees or payroll periods just by using these arrows, or entering the information directly without any additional windows. In the same selection area, we have smart buttons called action menus. In these action menus, you will have all these actions grouped together that you can run depending on the process you are on. Up next, I'm going to show you some of these processes. With Trust Revolution you can capture the individual data of an employee. You can add a photo from the action menu or just by clicking on the Change Photo button. Once employees are generating their attendance records, and the information is in the system, it's vital to start with the daily attendance review, with which you can pay all of your employees' salaries properly. Depending on the information currently on the system, we can view all the employees' attendance cards of the selected day. You can also filter the cards to consult only the ones we are interested in. In this lower grid, we have relevant information on the card, as the employee number, employee name, schedule, incidents, check-in, check-out, regular hours, extra hours to pay, and worked extra hours. If necessary, you can record absences, overtime, or any other records that need to be registered. We can see the details of the employee's punch-ins, and, at the check-ins and check-outs area of the employee, we can also modify it. The information is organized by date and time, type, description, total of hours worked, overtime, and time-offs. In authorized hours, we can consult a summary of authorized hours from the selected employee. The data is organized by type, description and motive. In the pre-payroll summary, we can consult the employee's pre-payroll from the active payroll period. You can also filter the pre-payroll to only review relevant data. At the top of the grid, we will have useful information about the pre-payroll such as the employee number, employee name, shift, number of incidences, regular work hours, accumulated worked hours, double and triple hours. At the bottom grid we can check the employee's card details and add any check-ins. We can also, if necessary, modify it. As well we can record absences, overtime or any other records. The information is organized by date, day, shift, status, check-in, check-out, incidences, regular and extra hours. With the Global Wage Changer, it is not necessary to make individual wage changes to each employee because you can now do it in one single process for everyone. The wage calculator allows you to obtain a net wage from a gross wage or a gross wage from a net wage. This calculator considers total pay, bonuses and employee benefits. The attendance card has entries and movements for each operation that is executed on the employee. Some examples of these card attendance entries are registering a new employee, updating wages and changing work shifts. In Revolution, loans are not only registered as exceptions, you also have the option to steadily discount via payroll, which enables you to have a controlled detail of this information. Any registered Infonavit housing loans are automatically discounted. If there are any changes in the fiscal law, the system will automatically adjust them since this data is always reused and then exported to the SUA. In the vacation section, it enables you to have control of both your employees' vacation plan as well as their history for their vacational periods. Revolution has an invalidity catalog where we have all the employee incidences, which it will automatically give us any contributions towards their IMSS, their risk premiums to declare, and anything else we may need for our tax declaration towards IMSS. On-leave permissions are controlled in detail in Revolution since with this later on you won't have to worry about calculating Christmas bonuses, tax declarations towards IMSS, and the payroll calculation that is discounted from the on-leave permissions without pay. Revolution integrates itself to the IMSS and SET systems. That way, we can avoid recapturing and any possible errors that may occur. In exceptions of days, hours and sums, You can manage the information as it flows in your company or at the end of the payroll period you want to work with. The system will automatically recognize all the rules for payments and deductions of the same. It also lets you access other deductions or payments which you can customize to your needs. With the Payroll Wizard we can manage, edit or configure in one single process items that are payroll related within a defined period. Also, once it concludes its cycle, it lets us print payroll lists, receipts and as well as export files towards the bank we may have previously configured. Revolution lets us change or undo your payroll automatically with just a single click from the payroll menu. Using the employee's account number, the Export to Bank tool generates a file that can be exported to any bank, since the system has a catalog of all the existing banks in Mexico for your payroll. In the employee's receipt we have a detailed statement for the employee's payroll. It includes all types of payments, deductions and it tracks every item that can be accounted for. The IMSS Infonavit menu was developed in mind to facilitate the determination of the contributions towards IMSS and Infonavit. Revolution offers the possibility to pay off or compensate your employees in an ordinary or special payroll. Once it has been confirmed that the performed calculations are correct, this information can now be exported directly to the SUA. Revolution's catalogs the charts that contain useful information for the system. For example, you can add new job positions and departments into their respective catalogs. The Configure Company Wizard lets you configure right from the start your company's data such as your employer registration number, job positions, departments and much more. On the Annual Processes menu, you have all of the processes grouped together that you would normally run once a year, such as calculating and paying Christmas bonuses, taxes, and savings share-outs. The Christmas Bonus Wizard lets you easily calculate your entire employee's Christmas bonus in one single swoop. Just enter the initial and final payment date, select your employees and you're done. In Revolution, companies have savings systems such as the Savings Box or the Savings Fund. Revolution can generate you the ISR by employee and by companies that you need to pay in your annual set tax declarations. And later on, you can export this information on a file that the TIM requests. That way you won't need to recapture all of your information. The system has a diverse array of factory default reports, which are grouped in several categories to facilitate their access. Some of these reports are payroll receipt, payroll list, employment verification letters and much more. Trust Revolution has special modules such as courses that allow you to manage information relating to the training of your employees to easily identify which courses were taught, who taught them and who were the employees that took the course. With My Team, managers or team leaders will have information on their staff for consultation and management according to the requirements of your company. The team leader only has access to information from his or her staff. In My Data, self-service is encouraged to provide employees with the right tools so they can find information of their interest such as payroll, loan balances, vacation, personal data, and daily attendance, among others. With this module you can manage and control equipment and tools considered valuable asset that the company provides its employees so they can perform their duties. It comes with control features and a history of assigned tools to the employee, and a mechanism via payroll deduction for the cost of any lost tools or that are not returned during the employee's stay in the company or when they are no longer an employee in your company. In Report Writer, you can exploit the information captured in Revolution by creating reports according to the needs of your company and many more.